Good morning, and it's the 7th day of me cutting out all the things I've been eating too much of lately, which includes dairy, sugar and grains. Already feeling a lot clearer, mind and body, and so I'm going to carry on, because why wouldn't you feel good? Why wouldn't you want to feel good? And I've covered a plate in some shredded lettuce with a bit of rocket, all organic from Love Organic. I'm just peeling back a half an avocado, which I've scored down the back. This is another one of these, not particularly soft. I'm kind of probably eating it before it's really truly ripe, but it is quite soft, so I shall persevere. Certainly tastes good. What can I do? Persuade you. So I'm going to help this along with a knife. Beautiful morning here again in Boston. A little bit of cloud, but that's all right. I don't mind a bit of a cooler morning. Here we go. Just helped that along. And I'm just going to add some sliced avocado to my plate. Let's save a little for later. Avocado is a really good fat, as well as having lots of other good nutrients in them. I'm just going to add some of that to my breakfast plate. A little bit of skin there, just remove. There we go. And I've got here some French bean salad that I made last evening with some olive oil and some balsamic glaze and a little bit of salt and pepper. So I'm going to add some of this to the plate. I like having lots of variety, just a spoonful of this and a spoonful of that. And that's probably fine for now. I've also got some olive tofu, which I'm rather fond of. I haven't been a big fan of tofu, but I'm just trying to branch out a bit and get some other good quality sources of protein. So I'll keep a bit back for lunch. I like to have bowls of things I can just grab for lunch, so I don't have to stop what I'm doing. I've got a busy day ahead. So actually, before I add the final ingredients, I just want to show you the way I store lettuce and lots of other foods like broccoli. Is I've got some rocket here and some kitchen paper. I've got some lettuce also here in kitchen paper, and what I do is I just roll all of that up together and then place that in a plastic bag and put a clip on that. I find that is the best way to store fresh greens and salads. They keep quite a long time in the fridge that way, because there's no preservatives in organic veg, of course. And I've got here, I think it's just cool enough to show you, a tray of crispy chickpeas, which I've roasted in the oven for about half an hour, perhaps a bit less, on 175, mixed in some olive oil and a teaspoon of oregano, a third of a teaspoon of cinnamon, a third of a teaspoon of cumin, ground cumin, and a little bit of chili flakes. And then in the last sort of 5-10 minutes of cooking, I've added some thinly sliced courgettes with a little bit of togarashi on the top. I'm just going to add a little bit of this to my breakfast plate. And then again, I've got some for later. Get a couple more of the lovely crispy courgettes. I could have done the courgettes a little more so they get more crispy. But that is my breakfast plate for this morning. So wishing you a beautiful day, and I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.